Well, what's up, everybody? We are in week number 3, Nummer 3 in German, and of the FLIPback movement and the Flip Gratitude Switch rewrite. It's kind of crazy because when I was working on the book originally, like 2013, 14, 15, my kids were so young. You know, I wrote it for them. I dedicated it to them. And what's crazy, there's a podcast that came out today. A good buddy of mine, Randy Sparks, has an amazing podcast called the Sparks of Gratitude podcast. Really, really good. Go check it out. I talk about all things Flip the Gratitude Switch and gratitude on there. And I talk about how I, created the book really for my kids because I thought, if something were to happen to me at some point, what do I want to leave behind for them? And my hope is that I'd leave a legacy of love and some fun, hopefully some laughs. But I always knew that if I could write this book and leave this to this world, that they would always have a piece of me that I poured my soul into. And what's crazy is school starts this week, and my daughter's going to be a junior. My middle guy, Braxton, he's gonna be in his last year at Canyon View Junior High, technically like the first high school year, right? Freshman year. And my youngest, Brody, who was basically just born when I started to work on the book originally, he's going into 6th grade. It'll be his last year at elementary school. And the older I get, maybe some of you can relate to this. The older I get, the more I realize, how vital gratitude is in moments that we're gifted with our children. We get so busy. I know, you know it, I know it. We get so busy. There's so much going on. And like right now is super busy, right? We've got drums and football and dance and I don't even know, plays and church and young men's, young women's, events for our church. And I mean, it's bananas. And with my daughter being 17, not 17, she's not 17 yet. Oh my goodness, thank goodness. She's 16, on her way to being 17. I'm just going, holy cow. This little girl who, if you go look on my YouTube channel, there's a video of her. She's got to be like 5, 6, jumping on her trampoline at our old house, describing what Flip the Gratitude Switch means. And my wife, just the other night, she was cleaning up some stuff and she found this piece of paper. And it was a question that she posed to my kids. I don't know what year it was, but I think it must have been around the time we were getting ready to get the book out there, because the question was something to the effect of like, what if you were blind, what do you think you would miss out on, or something like that. And my son Braxton gave, he said something about, it was like, I wouldn't be able to see a shark, or I don't know what it was. But my daughter, who has always really kind of loved the idea of me writing the book and Flip the Gratitude Switch, she said she had written that if she was blind, the thing she would miss the most is she might not be able to see her dad's book. And now here we are almost 10 years later. She's probably tired of hearing about the book. But I just am realizing that all of these moments with my kids, all of these busy moments, all of even the times of frustration with my kiddos, right? When they're not listening, they're not doing what they're supposed to do. All of that, what I'm talking about, all that stuff. I'm telling you, my friends, I don't know where you are, what stage of life you're in. If you don't have kids yet, but you're just with a loved one, if you have kids and you're right in the thick of it like I am, if you have grandkids, whatever it is, every single one of those moments, every frustration, every little fight, every little tiff, every minute of busy should absolutely be thought of as something to be thankful for. My encouragement to you as I'm thinking about my kids and I'm thinking about this year and some of these experiences is take today. I don't care about tomorrow. You shouldn't care about it either at this point. Take today, tonight, like this evening, like within the next hour. And when you have an interaction with a child, with a loved one, and maybe it's not the interaction you wanted, will you just take a minute and just flip the gratitude switch, just pull back and just realize how thankful you can be for the fact that they are in front of you, that they are living, that they are breathing, that you can touch them, that you could tell them you love them. Maybe you'll hear it back, maybe you won't. But I'll tell you what, if we could take those little moments, those busy moments, those frustrating moments, those moments, they are here. And that is absolutely something to be treasured and to be thankful for. That is a great example of how Flip the Gratitude Switch can massively, drastically impact our relationships with those who we care about the most. Hope that helps. Little thoughts that have been in my brain. And here we go, man. We're going to keep this thing rolling. Love you guys. See you. Bye.